Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss evaporation. So what is evaporation? It is the process of conversion of liquid to vapors, or we can say liquid to gas. So process of conversion of any liquid to gas or vapor form when it is heated below its boiling point. So condition of evaporation is heated below the temperature boiling point. So whenever a liquid is heated at a temperature lower than that of a boiling point of that liquid, that is conversion into liquid to gas. So now the exact definition is it is the process of conversion of liquid to gas when a liquid is heated below its boiling point. That process is called evaporation. But if we heat any liquid to its boiling point, then process is called boiling, not evaporation. That is the difference between evaporation and boiling. Boiling takes place at a boiling point temperature, but evaporation takes place at any temperature but less than that of a boiling point, right? So now how evaporation takes place? For example, in any container we have any liquid particles have some distance between them. As we heat the liquid, or these liquid particles absorb energy from atmosphere, they gain energy from sunlight, so their kinetic energy will increase, and collisions takes place between atoms. They will collide with each other due to increased kinetic energy. As a result, the surface layer particles their kinetic energy will increase more and they will escape from the container. So this temperature or this heat increases the kinetic energy, and this increased kinetic energy is sufficient to overcome the attraction force. There was attraction force between liquid particles before, but as we heated the container or we heated the liquid, kinetic energy increased. That kinetic energy is sufficient to break the attraction forces, and now these particles will convert into gas. Kinetic energy will increase, so the distance between particles also increase. So now the particles escape from the container. So these vapors are formed and the process is called evaporation. Evaporation is a surface phenomena only. Evaporation is a surface phenomena only. It takes place from the surface layer, from the boundary of the any liquid. But opposite of it we will discuss later, boiling point or boiling of any liquid, that is a bulk phenomena. All the atoms will evaporate, will change into vapors. But in evaporation process only surface layer particles, they change into vapor form only on heating, but heating must be below the boiling point of that liquid. Different liquids evaporates at a different temperature, right? Now the factors affecting evaporation. Factors affecting evaporation. First factor is temperature. Evaporation is directly proportional to temperature. Higher the temperature, greater is the extent of evaporation. So evaporation is directly proportional to if we increase the temperature, then evaporation will increase. By increasing the temperature, kinetic energy of liquid particles will increase and they will tend to escape from the liquid or tend to escape from the container, and that increased kinetic energy will be sufficient to break down the attraction forces which held them before. But when we heated or we increase the temperature, then kinetic energy will increase, atoms will collide with each other, and after collision their kinetic energy will increase. That will be sufficient to break down the attraction forces and liquid will change into vapors. So factor number 2 is surface area. Higher the surface area, greater is the extent of evaporation. So evaporation again directly proportional to surface area. Evaporation is directly proportional to surface area. We can understand this factor with the help of drying of wet clothes. You have seen in your houses, if wet clothes, we need to dry the wet clothes, we separate them on a rope or on a line instead of shrinkage form. So if we separate the wet clothes, means more area will exposed and more particles will get heat from the atmosphere and water will evaporate, our clothes will dry. So separating of wet clothes, that is the example of how surface area increases the evaporation rate. So factor number 3 is humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapors present in atmosphere or present in air. Air can hold a certain amount of water vapors. So on a humid day, means there will be more vapors in air, so evaporation will be slower, less evaporation will take place. So property number 3, humidity is evaporation is inversely proportional to humidity. That's why wet clothes dry slower on a humid day, but on a dry day evaporation is faster, right? Property number 4 is speed of wind. It is a quite easy factor. If speed of wind is higher, means liquid particles will increase their kinetic energy more easily, and evaporation will take place at a faster rate. So again property number 4 is directly proportional. Evaporation is directly proportional to speed of wind, right? So these are the 4 factors: temperature, surface area, humidity, and speed of wind. I hope you would understand it.